Hey, what's good, students? It's your senpai Leo, and today we'll be talking about the latest chapter from Dr.Stone and 190. And things have been coming more and more intense, more juicy. A lot of deaths happening all over the place with the last couple of chapters, and more coming based on what this chapter revealed. So let's get into it. But it's getting tense. A lot of deaths. This is becoming a real serious war. Dr. Stone 190 just came out. Previously with the other chapters, we saw the deaths, quote unquote. Again, I'm hoping they find a way to bring these people back to life, but they got wounds all over the place, bullet holes. But the point is, Tsukasa, Hyoga, and Kohaku, basically the three strongest fighters in Senku's team, are all out. They're dead. I love how they say how I say that. They're dead. They're gone. It's over. But basically, they're gone. They left their hopes and wishes with Senku. Hopefully, he finds some kind of idea, some big brain plans. But from the looks of it, it's looking pretty drastic. Because if you look at Senku's expression during this chapter, he is feeling low. He's super sad. I guess not sad, but he's like really desperate. And on top of that, the master blacksmith Kaseki, he basically unfortunately failed in setting up the first man-made petrification device, because after all, Stanley's army arrived with a bunch of explosives. They destroyed everything, including the tools that he was using to create that. So on top of that, they even try to bring out a white flag to try to stop the attack and surrender, tell he's buy some time, keep themselves alive. But they're like, nope, it's wabbit season. It's not. They're not taking that. They're like, no, we traveled across the world just for this, for a white flag. No, boy, we're going all in. And at that point, they've been trying to send messages over to the B team that was left behind at Stanley's base, who are quote unquote working with Stanley's team to try to create a new society based on science and bring back civilization, which is all bullshit, as we know. And they've been Stanley's army has been intercepting their messages to make sure that his team doesn't get it, or they've been trying to intercept and see what they're trying to say. Luckily, Joel, the watchmaker, he got the messages thanks to a wrist device he created from a couple of chapters ago, and he understood what's going on. He got the gist of it. He got messages from Kaseki. He had a few missing points or parts in the whole assembly of the petrification device. But once he got those messages, he was able to put it together, which is like, oh, okay, we got a little bright light down the tunnel. And then out of nowhere, bam, earthquake. Because Joel, he created the petrification device. He was drinking wine from it. I don't get that part. He's like, let me toast while my friends die. Give me a second to enjoy this moment. And in the background, you see his friends like, oh my God, help, oh Lord, we dying. Come on, Joel. But no, he was like, let me just take this moment to chef's kiss. Enjoy this moment. But that's when Stanley's members came in, broke the device, stopped them from continuing, and quote unquote all hope is lost, because at this point Senku has nothing. He can't do anything, and Joel's team that was left back at Stanley's base, they can't do anything either, since they've just been blocked from Stanley's army. But at this point, this is where things are getting a little bit more drastic, because Senku's like, you know what? We still have a choice. We still have a chance. Let's send them a suicide mission, the B team, back on Stanley's base to try to at least salvage something and try to finish this plan, this mission, to create the petrification plan and have the upper hand. So at the end of the chapter, he sends them all in. They're willing to die, which means more people are going to die, unfortunately. I honestly did not expect Tsukasa and all the other people to actually get shot to death and bleed out on the floor like some goddamn like roadside animal kill. But it's not looking good. And overall, we are definitely gonna see more deaths. How Senku might bring them back, I have no clue. Because actually, yeah, that's wrong, because I know for a fact he has saved people before by petrifying them just in time, and then he was able, while being petrified, he was able to heal them, find a solution, and then bring them back and bring them healthy again. At this point, some people, a lot of them are shot to death. I'm not sure if they're already dead, but they are the last gasp. And Senku doesn't have enough time to go all around and petrifying everybody. I think. Well, in this case, to like catch everybody because they're really far away from one another. Hopefully they find a way, but it's not looking good, Senku. You gotta use that big brain of yours. Your head look like a celery, but you gotta make that work. Stanley and his army, they don't give a fuck because, like I said before, they try to put that white flag and they're like, denied, access denied, boy, over. But yeah, it's not looking good. You guys let me know down below what you guys think is gonna happen. I think the only way they can bring them back and save them in time is if they create the petrification device, make it long range, like instantaneous, like at the very beginning of the manga, how it covered the whole world, but in this case, cover a large area with Senku included and everybody else, and they're all petrified. That way the B team can come back, cross over, find them, and fix them all, or something like that. That's a wild theory off of the top of my head, but it's not looking good. I think we might lose a lot of characters from this manga. Like, it's like the character list of protagonists, side characters, and all that. That list is gonna go down a lot. Hopefully it doesn't, but you guys let me know what you guys think. How can they possibly survive? How can they live off of this? But you guys let me know down below, and hopefully in the next chapter, which from what I see is going to come out on April 4th around there, we'll get some updates on that. But besides that, if you guys enjoyed this review, you can leave a comment, like, subscribe, and any questions or theories, you let me know down below. Definitely interested in seeing what you guys think. But besides that, this is your senpai Leo signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces!